Hello everyone, it's JW again. Yeah, it has been quite a while again, hasn't it? Yeah, so this time, as you can see, new setting, new setup, I have moved. I have fully moved. And now I will be finishing off my Tobot Daedo's Heroes Season 3 reviews. Starting off with the very long overdue Sonic. So, I'm sorry for keeping you guys waiting. I know it's been Christmas, and the Christmas passed, New Year passed, blah blah blah. We're in March now, but we have been in the process of moving, and it did take a long time. So apologies for any of you waiting for my next upload on Sonic. I wasn't able to get him. I wasn't able to move, very quickly. But anyways, yeah, we're going to review Sonic, so let's start. Let's waste no more time. So let's start off with Sonic's Mind Core here, or Coroid, and he does look really nice. I like this kind of hairdo that he has on his top head. It's basically similar thing like all the Coroids. His arms rotate 360, his head rotate 360. And then he has a nice looking face, actually. I like that face. Yeah, I like the S here. I assume in the dub he's probably going to be called Tobot S or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, so this is Sonic. So the Sonic himself. And this is basically a soccer ball for Sonic. So in this mode, he can actually ride it like a little hoverboard. If you get the ports in the feet, the ports in there, plug it in like this, and you get a little roller. Woo! And then another thing, you see this little power button here. Just like A and W, Sonic can turn on his lights. A similar thing. So let's put these guys off to the side. Let's look at the main Santa Fe itself here. So this is basically Sonic's body. It is actually quite nice looking. I like the little, it's very, what do you call this? It's very, it kind of mirrors the real Santa Fe in a sense. Of course, it's kind of cartoonish proportioned. Obviously, it's a Tobot. It's not a Transformers, needs like accurate like window shapes or something like that. No. This is just a toy. This is a toy for kids. But it's still a nice little replication. He does roll well. Well, something interesting is that when the back wheels make a little clicking sound. So if you listen to this, it makes a clicking sound. I'm not sure why, but it is there. So enough of that, let's get into transformation. So, to start off, Sonic is quite complicated, actually. Well, no, not really. He's kind of complicated in terms of his lower body, so I'll show you how to do that. So, first off, you're going to, what I like to do is I like to untab the front sides of the car, like this, and like this. And then there's going to be these parts here. You're going to kind of unwedge them in a sense, like this, and then it's gonna start untabbing everywhere like this. And what I like to do is I like to, this is kind of confusing, but you're going to bend this down in a sense so you can just get enough leverage to get these sides of the SUV out. So like this and like this. And as you can see, these are his thighs. Now his thighs are kind of bent upwards like this. So of course you're gonna want to straighten them like this. You can rotate this out. And then what you'll do next is you'll telescope his lower torso out. And then what are you gonna do next? You're gonna bring this front grill down, or the front hood down. And then, okay, I have to raise up my camera now. And then you're gonna split these off to the side. Off to the side. And then you're gonna, similar to Z, his arms are similar to Z. They're just kind of simplified. You just rotate these up, rotate this around like this, and there you go. Same thing with the other side. Lift it up, rotate. No, I think it's a bit too far. And then rotate this down. I think this is just a, well, it's a 7. I'm not sure why that's a 7, but it's, oh well. Giga 7 doesn't really exist in Daedo's Hero, so it's, oh well. And then you're gonna come down here. You're gonna, these are his feet, so pull out his feet. Rotate this in like this, so the orientation is like this. And then there is a little clip right here that goes into a tab right there. So just rotate, basically fold it in. Same thing with this side. So bring this out, get a clip, tab, like that. Oh, make his feet angle so he's standing straight. Rotate the torso like this. And then now we can get the choroid and we can do the face swap. Okay, let's get the face swap. So rotate this up again like the normal, like the other choroids, and rotate his robot mode head. There we go. There we go. And then we'll just pop him in like this. And this is Sonic in his robot mode. And I know he's actually quite simple. Of course, obviously, he's just a normal Tobot. He has kind of the grill design and everything, but it's to house the batteries. That's why it's probably like that. So yeah, he's a nice little soccer themed Tobot though. I like that, but I'm kind of baffled at they call him Sonic, but like he's not fast. Like he's not Y fast, you know? Like Y has like the Sonic kick and like the Sonic stealth and everything, but Sonic doesn't. He's kind of just kicks his ball around. So speaking of ball, what we can do with the ball now is you can mimic him kicking around with it, like boom, and then yeah. But what I like to do for storage purposes or for display purposes, I like to keep the ball like this in a sense, like to have him kind of hold it. I'm not sure where I learned this. I think I might have learned this from KR Rickbot in one of his Sonic videos. So yeah, so credit to him by basically. So yeah, it's a nice little storage area if you kind of don't want the ball to just be a little extra thing that has no storage. Speaking of, the ball actually has a storage in the vehicle mode. Let me just show that to you real quick. The ball actually stores right under here. Right under here. So it does stay safe and sound in vehicle mode, but in robot mode there's no storage or anything, so I just like to pop it in like this. So onto our articulation. Just like normal Tobots, he does have the standard articulation. His head can rotate 360 because of the choroid. His arms can rotate around 360. It can go in and out, not too far though. He can bend at the elbow, but not exactly at 90 degrees, of course. He does have a stopper right there. He can rotate above the elbow. He can rotate at the waist. His legs can go forward, back, in, and out pretty far. He can rotate at the knee. He does have a double jointed knee though, with the extra transformation joint here. So he does have a double jointed knee, although kind of looks strange that way. And he somewhat has a foot articulation. Oh, and he has above the knee joint also. So we can get into a pose as well here. Maybe like the soccer ball is in his feet or something like that. Let's try. I've never done this sort of, because I've seen a lot of collectors also do the kind of pose where he's just having the ball in his feet. Let's see here. Okay. I don't think it works. Oh well, let's just do him into a standard like battle pose. he does do kicks though. I'm not sure if, kind of similar to Y, maybe he can do a kick. Although his feet are kind of angled, so it doesn't really work, I guess. Wait, let's try. If he was out here like this. There you go. Let me rotate this. Because he does kick as well. Like, I'm not sure if he just kicks the ball, but he does kick. There's a nice little soccer Tobot. He's a nice guy. He's a nice Tobot too. I recommend him generally. He's a general good Tobot all around for kids and even for adults because he looks great on the shelf too. I'll give you that. So here are his cards. So he does have one in his kind of regular mode. I'm kind of bummed though. In this card is his forearm guards. These things, they kind of go up and like you can see his fists, but in here in the toy you can't really see. His fists are kind of covered, so that's kind of a it's not bad, but it's not great. I do like the body aesthetic all around. Here you get a nice CGI model. Yeah, that's great. Then you have another card here with basically Sonic. It's like a profile picture or something. Same thing, Tobot in the back. And then you have the foil card. The foil card. Yes, the foil cards are just the best cards of the bunch. I'm sorry. So, yeah, Sonic is great. Definitely, I recommend him. Let me just put that there. Sonic is great. I recommend him. And I'm sorry, again, if I kind of sound strange. Again, I haven't reviewed in so long, so I'm kind of in the process of getting back into the review. But yeah, next video is gonna be about Ken. After Ken is gonna be Heavy Metal, C, Pop, and then Grade 6. So yes, I do have all the Tobots in Daedo's Heroes now, so I will get to all of them very soon. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys on the next video.